Morning. This is what the elves have done. They are back. Uh-oh. So this naughty fellow here is Patch. This is Edward. And then these are Tinsel and Bauble. They seem to have come armed with the most unhealthy breakfast in the world ever. Ugh. Sugar-filled children off to school then. Good morning and welcome to Vlogmas, or the Cornish Stitcher 2023. This is our first year of doing Vlogmas, and we're really excited as a family. I'm hoping that it will be an insight into our family days, lots of crafting, lots of fun times ahead in December. We love Christmas, we really love Christmas. Well, I love Christmas and they will just tag along. And we've got lots of fun things. Today is Friday, the 1st of December. And so today is a Friday, so I'm off to Falmouth to my college course. I'm going to take you along. It's creative textiles, so it's fantastic. We're in the middle of doing our first assignment piece. So it's kind of lots of prep work has happened and now we're on to the actual making of it, so I shall take you along. Fridays are a bit of a tight squeeze. Monty has a football academy with the local big team with Plymouth Argyle, and so on Friday evening, so it's a bit of a trek to get back from Falmouth, quickly put him in the car and drive to the academy. So I'll hopefully take you along for the ride today. I hope you have a good day. Look at that sunset. Oh, it's better in real life. But look. It is absolutely beautiful. The sky all the way around, but it just looks like the sky is on fire. This is why I love winter. Right, oh, what a day. So I went to college, as you saw, and we were working on our assignments. So the assignment is that we had to come up with a landscape picture that we wanted to interpret into stitch. We could use a plique, we could any of the techniques that we've learned so far. So we could use a plique, we could use machine embroidery, we could use hand embroidery, we could use a variety of other techniques, dyeing, what else, fabric painting, lots of things. So I chose a image of the north coast. I adore the north coast of Cornwall, and it's a particular part of the coast path between Padstow and Trevone, and Harlyn Bay, that we walk quite frequently with the dogs. It's a really accessible part of the coast path, and it was on a particularly stormy day, so I took this photograph. It's not unusual to find me on the coast path on a stormy day. It's normally quite regular that I'm there. So I took this picture, and it's near sunset in the springtime, so it's quite a watery sunset. And yeah, so today I was working on the sky of the landscape picture and the sea. So, and I just found the most amazing plasticky type yarn. It sounds awful, but a plasticky type yarn that will work wonderfully as the froth from the waves. So I'm hoping to continue that next week. And maybe even finish it. I'm not sure. There needs to be some hand embroidery added on there, and I'm going to put some beads on to represent the stones. So yeah, it was a horrendous journey home today. Normally it only takes me just over an hour, and it took me 2 hours to get home. Awful traffic. It was just a little bump. It wasn't a serious accident, but it was on a really awkward part of the road, and so it was really difficult for the traffic to manoeuvre its way around, and so it was a 2.5 hour journey instead, which then was a real rush because on a Friday evening, Monty, the smaller one, plays for Plymouth Argyle in their training academy, and we have to go to the next town over, which is about a 25-minute drive from us. and it was a bit of a tight squeeze from when he finishes school. He doesn't finish school till 3:45, so it was a bit of a tight squeeze. He has to be there for 5, so by the time he's got home, got changed, sorted him all out, got him ready, got a drink, make sure he's adequately resourced. We were there, but we had the most amazing sunset on the way, and just as we were leaving the house, so I've popped some footage in of that. It was spectacular. It doesn't come across very well on the screen, but it was amazing. There are lots of pictures on the local Facebook pages as well about it. It's just beautiful. And then sat in a very cold car park for an hour, trying to do some knitting with my neck lights, which I've just realised I was working on my sweet shop, my first square / triangle, which is going to be my advent project of this year, but had managed to do the wrong row. There was a bit of kerfuffle in the car park, which clearly distracted me, and I did the wrong row, so I've just had to go back a row, but that's fine. I now am able to do that, so I'm quite confident in doing that. So yes, so this year's advent, I didn't purchase a ready-made advent. So what I did was I purchased a few selected individual pick and mix minis from Lay Family Yarns, and bought a scrappy bag from Lay Family Yarns when we were at Yarndale, and have got my husband Matt to wrap them all up individually, and then he's randomly put them in my advent calendar. I will remember, hopefully, to record opening it tomorrow. I had a beautiful lilac-y purple one this morning, which I'm really looking forward to. This was my practice one, to ensure that I knew the pattern beforehand. So this is a Lay Family Yarns mini, and then I am holding it. The main colour is a cream. I don't know. I'll find out the details. Let you know tomorrow what it is. But it was purchased at Knit Happens in Bodmin. It's a double knit, so I'm holding all the minis. I'm holding double, and I'm knitting single strand of double knitting for the cream, and I'm very excited because I purchased a Swift and a yarn winder, specifically because up until last week I used my dad normally as a yarn person to hold the skeins, but he has recently had a mild but a stroke that has affected his left arm, and so I didn't think it was particularly very fair to then ask him for 24 days in a row to be winding yarn for me, so even though they were minis. So I've purchased and treated myself to a Swift, and I'm loving it. It's brilliant. So yeah, so I've had quite a busy but exciting first day of December. Tomorrow is lots of jobs at home day, and then in the evening we're off to, because we live in Cornwall, we live not far from the Lost Gardens of Heligan, and they do a night garden, which is an illuminated experience around the gardens. We've been for the last 3 or 4 years, and it's spectacular. So I hope to take you along with me to do that. So someone came in. So it's the nature of living in a very busy household. Yeah, so tomorrow is going to be quite an exciting evening, so I hope to take you along to show you what it's like. I think there will be toasting of marshmallows. There normally is. There might be a treat or two of mince pies for the boys, although Ethan doesn't like mince pies, so I'm not really quite sure. Or hot chocolate. What 15-year-old doesn't like hot chocolate and mince pies? Strange boy. So he'll have something else, probably ice cream, knowing my child. But yes, so we are off there tomorrow. And then Sunday we have a surfing event on for Ethan. So we have quite a busy weekend ahead of us, and I'll take you along for all of it. So I hope you've enjoyed the first day of Vlogmas. Thank you for watching, and we'll see you tomorrow.